In lesson 2.11, cool down, we are going to go ahead and find the point of intersections for the polynomials f of x and g of x. F of x is this one, which is a quadratic in factored form, and g of x is this one, which is just a linear function. Remember, there are two strategies that you have seen in this lesson. One of them is using algebra, and then the second strategy is by graphing. So I want to know when f of x is equal to g of x. So this sets up nicely because these two functions do share a factor. And if they share a factor, then I already know that they share a 0, x and y, and this is going to occur at -5. At -5, both functions are 0. And then I'm going to divide both sides by the common factor that they have so I can make my equation a little bit simpler. So that kind of cancels out and creates a 1. 1 times anything is just itself, plus 4. This divided by itself also creates a 1 on that side. So what number plus 4 gives you a 1? It has to be -3, right? Because -3 plus 4 is a positive 1. So -3 is another point of intersection. And to figure out the y-coordinate that they intersect at, I'm going to plug it back in, and I don't care who you use because they're both going to be equal at this point at -3. So I'll use the simpler one, g of x. So g of -3. -3 plus 5. So g of -3 is positive 2. So I have my answer using algebra. And I'm just going to be safe and double check my work using Desmos. So x plus 5, x minus 4 is one of my graphs. So we're going to go into here, y equals x plus 5, x minus 4. So there's that one quadratic. Who is it that they had in common? X plus 5. Y equals x plus 5. There's my linear function. And there's my 2 points of intersection. 5, 10, -5, 0. Oh, wait a minute. Who did I mess up? X plus 5, x minus 4, and then x plus 5, right? Oh, shoot. That's the problem. See, this is why it's important to graph. This right here, look what I did, guys. I went from an x minus 4 down to an x plus 4, and that was not what I wanted to do. So now this is funny. So what number minus 4 gives me 1? Well, that has to be 5. So we're going to come over here and get rid of this answer. And we're going to put 5 in there. Then we're going to come in and actually figure out the y-coordinate, which I already know because I know that by graphing, but let's just do it with some algebra. So 5 plus 5, so g of 5 is equal to 10. And that's why we always want to make sure we double check our answers using the other strategy, which is graphing.